great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Baylor Bears and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. The Bears offense will have the ball first. These two teams don't exactly love each other. Man, did they trade blows back and forth the last time they met.
Yeah, Reese, don't love each other is an understatement. They severely dislike each other, and that's how it should be. And last game, man, it was back and forth, back and forth. You didn't know who was going to win. Who's mentally prepared for this ball game? Who can handle the emotions, Palmer, early to start this game?
Yeah, that's the great thing about rivalry games like this. When these two teams play each other, it's like two heavyweight fighters trading haymakers, and ultimately it comes down to which guy, which team is standing last.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Crawford. Still looking. Got the first himself. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
And they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Oh, pressure's coming. Hauls it in. Running free. Touchdown, Bears! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Red Raiders offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Jacoby Williams, a 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the gun, it's Williams. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Under pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Doc! Spear! Flog! Wants to throw on first. Williams open on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. At midfield, he's got room. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the...
Going for it all. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to pass, it's Hammond. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws into the middle of the field. He's got an open man. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. He's changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're all over it. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Run in the red zone, it's Coleman Williams. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Looks it in. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Caught by Williams on the left. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
3rd and long coming up. Hits inside. It's Payne. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tells the run, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
And the Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on second down. Going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Bears. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage. Speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback changing the play. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He wants to go deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Draw play. It's Danzy. Picked up 4 yards. Now looking at 3rd and 6. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Now, on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down is the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Got an alley.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Payne. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Hammond. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Long way to go on second down. Quick give. They'll find a little bit of running room there. It'll be third down as the clock runs before the half. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. To the air, it's Crawford. Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bears line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Barring a penalty, this will be the final play of the first half on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 20 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's Ole Miss not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things. Now over to your game in Lubbock. The numbers sometimes can be telling, but I'm not sure how to view these stats and get a great read on the game so far. I do know this. The team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half has the best chance of coming out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Texas Tech's head coach told me coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Changing the routes with his receivers. Straight ahead, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Right side, it's Payne. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Second down, gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Snags it. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. There he goes. He's past the marker. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to pass, it's Hammond. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Dropping back, it's Crawford. Finds his target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The play fake. Lets it fly. Makes the catch down the right side. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Bears. With that, they grab the lead here in the 2nd half. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Still running at the 40. He's loose down the left side. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. You're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Sells the run, looking to pass. Back open in the middle. On the move at the 30. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So first down will open up the final period. Sells to fake. Unloads to the wideout. Open on the left side is Smith. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Bears come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
And the Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beal. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Looking to throw, it's Crawford. Back's got it on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Back's got it on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 2nd down, going to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes a deep grab. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Running inside, it's Coleman Williams. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for running room. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Out wide right, it's Simmons. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. RPO complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
A defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Quick give. It's Danzy.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
And the Red Raiders trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Williams. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. They put the brakes on it.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. The run inside. It's Coleman Williams. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Crawford. Look out! trying to buy time. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this one.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe.